Hey there, you're watching the Data Dispatch. Today we are talking about the Snow Peak Pack and Carry Fireplace, so stay tuned. This is the Snow Peak Pack and Carry Fireplace in size large. It is 17.75 inches square, 12 inches tall, and folds completely flat for storage. This fire pit is constructed in 1.5mm stainless steel, features what I think are fantastic looking welds, and is made in Japan. It even ships with its own carrying case. Okay, this is a brand new fire pit to me, so this is more of a introduction and a why I bought it as opposed to a formal review. But with that being said, let's get started. This just seems like a fantastically constructed fire pit, and the design is top notch. It's super sturdy, but it just folds perfectly flat. Take a look at that. The design is excellent, and despite being super packable, it is strong enough that I can put almost my entire weight on this. I'm almost fully leaning on this, and it can just take it. This is a seemingly greatly constructed fire pit in both quality and design. But why did I buy it? Okay, well, I camp mostly in state parks, or car camp mostly in Texas state parks, which by design have fire rings constructed in the campsites. But frequently, those fire rings are either right up against a tree line, which besides being a larger fire risk, make it harder to get a bunch of people around. I never really understand it. Or they're rocked into like a concrete pad where a picnic table is, which also makes it hard to get a bunch of people around. And sometimes, and I mean honestly, it seems like all the time, the perfect campsite, the site that I want, has the worst fire pit setup. This solves that problem. I can pick whatever campsite I want and have the fire wherever I want it without impacting the environment. Secondly, when I want a charcoal grill at a campsite, what I've been taking is the Weber Smoky Joe. It's a small Weber. In fact, let me just show it to you. This is the Weber Smoky Joe, and this is a great charcoal grill, but it's completely uncondensable. This is one of the larger pain points to pack in the car. This guy has a cooking grate, which is on its way, and I'm going to make a video about it later. It's going to completely replace this, and it packs down to that, and the cooking grate sits, that much on top. It's going to be a few inches square versus this huge Weber charcoal grill that is impossible to find a very nice and neat place in my car to take it to a campsite. So let's get this out of the way. Lastly, this is going to pull double duty for me. My cheapo home fire pit completely rusted out. So despite being packable enough to take and light enough to take on a car camping trip, it's large enough and in the stainless steel, nice looking enough to use as my home fire pit. So all that seems great, but let's see how she handles a fire. Well, despite all of my super wet wood, this thing actually makes a pretty good fire. Really, my only complaint thus far is this bag that it comes with, the carrying bag. It's made out of a pretty cheap-feeling nylon material that I'm pretty sure is going to break given the weight of the pit pretty soon. It's unfortunate. They make a nice heavy canvas bag. This thing is cut perfectly to fit this. They make a nice heavy canvas bag that it looks identical to this, but it's not included. And I really feel like for the price of the pit, they probably should include that. But really, that's a small complaint. That's it. That is the Snow Peak Pack and Carry Fireplace in the large size. If you have any experience with it or you want to talk about it, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I've got a bunch of accessories coming. I've got the grill top and all that stuff. I can't wait to cook on it. I'll let you know how it goes. And as always, if you're interested in picking one up, there will be links below. Until next time, go have some fun outside. See you soon.